The CIA experimented on American citizens for 20 years. They ran secret brothels with two-way mirrors, drugged people without telling them, put hospital patients into comas for months. Then the director ordered every file destroyed. We only know any of this because one box ended up in the wrong building. 1950, American prisoners of war in Korea start making pro-communist statements on camera. The CIA calls it brainwashing, except the brainwashing was fake. Those soldiers were tortured into it. They said what they had to say to survive. The CIA used a threat it invented to justify a program far worse. They recruited Nazi scientists through Operation Paperclip, a secret program that brought enemy researchers into American labs. 1953, Director Allen Dulles authorizes MK-Ultra. 149 sub-projects, 80 institutions. Universities, hospitals, prisons, pharmaceutical companies. Most researchers had no idea the CIA was funding them. The money was laundered through front organizations. Subproject 142, Vacaville Medical Facility, California. Prisoners, people who could not leave, could not refuse. CIA-funded researchers tested psychoactive drugs and behavioral modification techniques on them. The subjects were captive in every sense. Subproject 3, the CIA called it Operation Midnight Climax. They set up brothels in San Francisco. Sex workers lured men back to the rooms. Once inside, the men were secretly dosed with LSD. CIA agents sat behind the two-way mirror, watching everything. These men had no idea they'd been drugged. No idea they were being watched. They walked in off the street. Subproject 68, McGill University, Montreal. Dr. Ewan Cameron ran the psychiatric ward. Patients came to him for help. Depression, anxiety, routine problems. He put them into drug-induced comas. Some lasted 88 days. While they were unconscious, he played recorded messages on a loop. Hundreds of thousands of repetitions. He called it psychic driving. The goal was to erase their personality, then rebuild it from scratch. Many of them woke up unable to recognize their own families. November 1953, Frank Olson, Army biochemist, worked on classified projects, one of the insiders. His own CIA colleagues slipped LSD into his drink without telling him. 9 days later, he went through a 13th-floor hotel window. The official story for 40 years, suicide. In 1994, his family had the body exhumed. The forensic team found a cranial injury, a blow to the head before the fall. Frank Olson didn't jump. Almost certainly he was thrown. 1973, CIA Director Richard Helms has a problem. 20 years of illegal experiments and the paperwork to prove it. His solution, destroy everything. He orders every MK-Ultra file shredded, burned, erased. And it works, almost completely. But one box, roughly 20,000 pages, financial records, misfiled in a budget documents building, completely outside the system Helms targeted. That box is the only reason any of this became public. 1975, the Church Committee, a Senate investigation into intelligence abuses. CIA Director William Colby is forced to testify. The surviving financial records prove MK-Ultra existed. The CIA admits it, all of it. The CIA's own internal review admitted it. After 20 years of experiments, MK-Ultra produced no reliable method of mind control. Thousands of victims, at least one death, and nothing to show for any of it. But that's just what survived. Those 20,000 pages are financial records, budget lines, expense reports, not the operational files. The files detailing exactly what was done, to whom, and how. Those were the ones that burned. We know about 149 subprojects. We have detailed records for a fraction of them. The official story is that MK-Ultra was abandoned Cold War research. The real story is 2 decades of illegal human experimentation on American citizens, admitted only because one box ended up in the wrong building. If this is what survived by accident, what was in the files they burned? If you like stories like these, please like and subscribe.